You ladies have no idea what you've gotten yourselves into. You've had my back up against the wall for a long time, and you had to have known that eventually I was gonna have to act on that. And unfortunately, now's the time for action. You can't just walk around here like you own the place thinking you can do anything you want, especially to me. Sorry to have to do this. Uno out. I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'm going to make this pretty quick. So we've got a couple people out there on the run, one of which has no problem taking another man's life, or woman for that matter. We're going to do the best we can to find them. We're canvassing the area. We've got our high-dollar gas-guzzling SUVs out there running in tandem. You can see them facing in opposite directions to improve their field of vision. It's not just so they can get driver's side window to driver's side window and watch each other jack off in Walmart parking lots. It's not what that's about. Okay? We have a few key areas of interest, mostly former deputies of this office that have went on to commit a volley of crimes, including the sexually deviant swinger, multiple drug dealers. I mean, if you put that on top of the fact that we can shoot black people with hardly any repercussions, this is a pretty fun place to work, okay? So we're doing the best we can to find Mr. Boyette and Mrs. Rice. And to fill you in further with the details, I'll hand it over to Special Investigator Detective Jib.
Hello there, I'm Special Investigator Detective Jib. A little background about myself. I graduated with honors from a very distinguished school of law enforcement and corrections, Georgetown Technical. Yes, sir. I can read the written word to the 5th grade level. Everything that you would come to expect from your local law enforcement agencies. But enough about me. Let's get into what it is we're here to talk about. We got two individuals, white, we think, on the run, trying to evade capture, if you will, trying to stay away from us, they don't want to go to jail, I guess, or maybe that's not why, we're not really sure about that either. They may be in the woods, maybe not, they may be in a white cobalt, they may be on the interstate. Honestly, we have no idea where they are or what they're planning on doing, and quite frankly, we were hoping when we came to this thing that one of you guys would know something, but obviously that's not the case. So I'll tell you what we do know. We do know that you young fellers are creating quite the stir on the social media with your Snapbook and face Twitter. It's becoming a problem with all these false tips and rumors galore, that Mary Rice got shot in the face, or that they've already been arrested, or the one that my ex-wife spreads about me having a 2-inch penis. I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't believe the stuff you read on these pages, I mean, damn. My penis is definitely bigger than 2 inches. Not much bigger than 2 inches, but I know I'm bigger than 2 inches, so that right there is false information if I've ever seen it. We're wasting our resources by sending people on wild goose chases. And I mean, when we send our deputies on wild goose chases, we're usually just sending them to get wild goose. So, this is, using it as a metaphor just isn't what we're substantially used to around here. So you guys have to work with us to kind of ease through this thing because, since these people are white, we're just not equipped to accuse them or even go after them for that matter. So we'll probably just end up letting the agency somewhere else deal with it. We can't capture them. I'm sure somebody else will. And it's just kind of the nature of the beast around here. So that'll conclude what we know about this case, and I will open up the floor to you fine people with your liberal expose of questions, and we'll deflect those questions by answering in a way that totally is not relevant to what it is that you're actually asking, and we'll continue to deflect, and we'll use phrases like, well, we can't talk about that because it's currently under investigation, which just essentially means that we have no fucking idea what it is we're talking about, okay? So I think that might have covered a couple questions. I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say that you might as well not ask us anything about this case, because we don't know shit, but, I tell you what we had for supper last night, things like that, because that's what you kids do, is take pictures of your dinner on that, face Twitter. So, what you guys got for me today that I won't answer?
Mr. Cluman, over here. Look, oh, that's too loud. Mr. Cluman, I really must insist. There are lots on the field. Why? What are you doing? You keep this. What are you doing? How are you doing? How is just ignore those.
want to scare anybody.